Hi, this is Chris Ruisi, and welcome to another episode of the Weekly Mind Jolt. Today we're going to talk about how you can become the master of your circumstances and get your head out of the sand. And I know some of you put your head in the sand. Now, far too often, people and organizations decide that it's easier to accept the circumstances they find themselves in, take some easy, no-risk step, like doing nothing, and then wait it out until things get better. They basically stick their head in the sand. Now, on some very, very rare occasions, that might be the right strategy. However, there are times when that approach accelerates you becoming a victim. While you're waiting for the problem to go away, and by the way, it never does, the problem usually gets worse and gives birth to other related problems that it then becomes a disaster. It gets ugly and you don't know where to run from it. Alternatively now, you could be the master of more situations than you probably realize. How many times do you see those individuals or companies who always seem to land on their feet no matter how difficult the situation might have been? Now, how does this happen? Simple, really. These folks know how to be the master of their situation, and they know that it doesn't require a great deal of extra effort. They also know that if they first properly assess the problem, they'll know that they can manage it and take control of it. Now, let me be a little bit more specific. The people who land on their feet, they don't run or hide from the problem. Running and hiding wastes valuable time. They meet the problem head on. Why? Because they have confidence in their abilities to deal with it. So how did they develop this healthy level of confidence? They did so by learning from the mistakes they made in the past and took that knowledge forward into the present. Next, they show no fear of the problem. Rather, they first assess it. From their assessment, they then look for the opportunities hidden in the problem. That's right. Every problem has opportunities. You just have to look for them. And you have to know to look for them. Maybe the opportunity is how to improve a process or procedure. Maybe it's the discovery of a new market or product or a service. Or maybe it presents the chance for you or your team to learn some new skills. There's always an opportunity. Don't ever forget that. Once the opportunity has been identified, they develop a solution with targets and timetables to capitalize on it as well as fix the problem. They solicit help of others if necessary. They let everyone know what's going on, what they're doing, and why. They keep no secrets about what they're doing. It's important, open communications. Next, they move quickly but very deliberately through the confrontation, assessment, and solution process. They hate wasting time because they know that time is one of the most critical ingredients needed for them to take charge of a situation. Many of you have heard me say, it's not time management, but rather it's you management. That is what you do with the time you have available to you at a given point in time. Next, they implement their solution and monitor results, taking corrective action when it's necessary. They never take their eye off the ball in terms of the solution until it's successfully implemented and working. Successful people and companies know that to make their situations work best for them, they are rarely a victim. Their very culture will not allow it. Being a master of their circumstances is built into how they conduct their business each and every day. So how do some people or companies always land on their feet? They follow the steps that I just mentioned. And that is the foundation of their business culture. Those steps create a very strong belief captured within a very simple statement that transcends everything in their companies. And that statement is, I can do this, we can do this, we're a team, we can do this. Well, that's it for now. This is Chris Ruisi, and we'll see you next week.